Hello! For those of you who follow our channel, you know I play Dale, a caricature of the often not so nice side of far-right Republicans. Now, if you happen to be one of the Trump was sent by God, QAnon, the earth is flat kooks, not only are you on the wrong side of history, you need professional help. This message is for the sane conservatives and independents. You see, those folks who I just mentioned are cut from the same cloth as many Americans who did find themselves on the wrong side of history. Anti-women's suffrage groups, 1930s pro-German fascists, McCarthyism vultures, the folks who opposed the civil rights movement, Nixonites, the AIDS was sent by God to kill gays freaks. I could go on and on. Corporations and special interest groups control today's Republican Party. They tell everyday, hardworking, left-behind Republicans what they want to hear. But, and let me be very clear, they don't give a shit about you. I've added links to a couple talented creators who talk a lot about this. Now, the midterm elections are looming, and they might be the most important midterm elections in the nation's history. Perhaps you simply cannot allow yourself to vote for a Democrat. They are these unrecognizable, off-the-rails, big city panders, right?
Sorry, Dale, do you mind if I say a few things about the Dems?
Sure.
Thanks. Let's talk about where the vast majority of Democrats and left-leaning independents truly stand on some hot-button issues, not the isolated, anecdotal examples right-wing media feeds the audience as confirmation bias. First, defunding the police is ridiculous. We despise crime every bit as much as you. We respect police. We need police. And no, we don't want schools or anyone other than parents to talk about gender identity or sexual preferences with young children. You'll be relieved to know it isn't a widespread thing, any more than CRT was present in the classroom. Next, the whole pronoun and can't say anything that offends anybody stuff, we think it's a bit kooky and over the top. Live and let live. Now, if someone chooses to physically change their gender as a well-informed adult because who they are doesn't match the parts they were born with, we say, with empathy and support, you do you. But that doesn't mean we're okay with former men competing against natural-born females in the Olympics, let alone on a high school soccer field. You know, Wyoming spent time and money passing a law that bans trans girls from playing girls' sports. You know how many trans girls were playing girls' sports in Wyoming? 0. Meanwhile, 1 in 8 Wyoming children are going hungry. The point is, the Republican Party stokes fear, creating and amplifying problems that don't even exist, instead of tackling tough issues like child hunger and improving healthcare or education. And no, we don't want open borders. We want compassionate, legal immigration. These are the values we want in a candidate. And this year's Democrat candidates reflect those values. Thanks.
Yeah. For the sake of reason, sanity, and our collective future, don't vote for this crop of anti-choice, anti-women, anti-democracy Republicans into office. If the idea of voting for a Democrat makes your stomach churn, take a stand by just skipping that portion of the ballot. Believe me, if these crazies lose, the party will change its tune and put forth better candidates in just 2 years. Now, we all hear people vote with their pocketbooks, but let's be real here. Neither the Biden administration nor Democrats in the House and Senate are remotely responsible for higher gas prices or inflation. But even if they are, even if that were the case, what's worse, short-term higher gas and grocery prices, or losing our democracy, our rights, our freedoms? Because if today's radical right gains control, we are headed as a nation for the wrong side of history. Let's stop this madness before it's too late.